And then if it ever runs out, this battery is good right here.
Yeah. Wait, let's turn on as much lighting as we can.
Okay, I'll turn on the living room light. That look good?
Should be better. Yeah, it looks better. Okay, we'll try it again. Alright, folks, so speaking of in other videos when I said we were kind of semi-preppers, this is something really good that we came across. We have these ham portions that were 99 cents a pound. And normally what we've been seeing is $2.49 a pound, so 99 cents a pound. They go out on March 8th of this year, but no big deal. That's still a day away. But what I like to do when I find ham this cheap is cut it up into small chunks and save the bone, put everything in freezer bags so we can save. I usually use quart freezer bag sizes so we can save it for soups or thaw it out for putting it on eggs or putting it on potatoes or whatever you want to do. But anytime you find a deal this cheap, it's really good to do that. And I'm going to open this over top my Dutch oven here, because a lot of times these have juices in them, obviously. So I want to make sure to save some of the juices. Would you give me the garbage, please?
I think it's this one.
Thank you. There. Put that there for now. And this one. Oh, this one's really juicy. And you don't have to save the juices. I like to. There's flavor in there. There's, salt and whatever. Some people just do this in the sink, but I just do it over top the Dutch oven. That's a lot of ham already, but this is cheap. What normally would be $15, $20 costs me an average of $5 each.
So you got it for $15.
For 3 instead of, yeah, for 1. Yep. Okay, there you go. Throw that one away, please. So for now, we'll store a couple of them in the oven, and then we'll start working on this. I use this paring knife just to open the plastic. I'm not going to carve the ham with this. But my daughter wants to cut this, and she wants to cube it out, and so I'm going to let her do this. The thing I like about the butt portions, there's not a ton of bone in it. Because, I mean, some people like the bones for soup. I do too, but I'd rather not pay for a huge chunk of bone when I can make soups with just a tiny bit of bone. So that's the only place we have to worry about when we're cutting is this bone right here. But we'll definitely save that for soup. So anyway, just to help her out, I'm going to cut around that bone a bit.
And so it's not that round either.
Yeah. this, I'm not showing you a professional way of cutting ham. Do it however you want. I'm just happy that this was 99 cents a pound.
Yeah.
Because this big chunk right here, you can see the where I'm hitting the bone. Hitting bone. All this, I'm going to throw in the soup tonight. Because I'm going to start a soup while we're doing this. Alright, so you remember how to cube this out. So we just want to basically cut it down until it's in nice sized chunks that we can put in the bags. See what I'm doing here?
So in kind of big cubes, not small ones like you would put it.
Yeah, we don't want it diced, like diced ham. And we don't even want it the size of like regularly manufactured cubed ham. We like it a little bit bigger.
Okay.
One, it's easier for us to cut it, but two, when I'm eating soup, I like big chunks of ham.
I don't like the little pieces that float around in there.
Yeah.
You're trying to scoop it up.
Let's see if we have another cutting board. You want to find one?
Oh yeah. I think our second biggest one is this one. It's our big white one.
So your excess ham you can put here.
Okay.
And then what you're working on you can cut here. And then I'll get you a container to put
This stuff.
all the cubed ham in.
Okay. So should I start in it now? Okay.
Here, start with a clean knife because my hands are kind of greasy. I'm going to wash this. And remember, go in at a better angle.
Okay, like this one.
Yeah, because if you're just pushing down on your meat, that's not going to help. You want to start here and just slide in. Let's see, I barely have to do anything.
Okay.
But if you start like this and just push down, that's not going to help you. You want to go in. Okay.
Okay.
Just like that. Remember, keep your fingers away.
From being cut.
Yep. I don't want finger soup, I want ham soup. So see what I mean?
Yeah.
And any cubed ham you're done with, you can put here.
So, oh yeah. This.
Make sure it's all separated though.
It's the best part.
Yeah, it is, but make sure it's all separated. So that means use your knife. Put more of an angle on the front. There you go. Then slide it in. Maybe try the smaller one.
Okay.
And either or. Let's see if this one works out better for you. Maybe the other one's too big. I don't know what is up with this light.
Well, it's old. so.
Does that knife feel better for you?
Yeah.
No. Don't pick it apart. Cut it.
Okay.
Cut it. Okay, no picking, no slicing. We want to cut it. I just sharpened all these, so they should go in real easy. See?
Yeah.
So the trick is going down and down like that. See, watch. Remember, it's nothing fancy. We just want to make it small enough for soups or, like I said, eggs, potatoes, casseroles, anything we want to put ham in. We want to have it small enough to be able to cook with that. See?
Yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't have to be difficult. No, that's a good size. So pick it up. So this knife is nice and sharp. It should be big enough for you, or small enough for you, I should say. You're getting it, but let the knife do the work. See? See, I barely pushed on that, and then I pulled back. See that?
Yeah.
So you don't need to push down, you need to glide it in.
Okay.
Alright, so try that. There you go, much better. Does that feel better?
Yeah.
Good. Much better. See how easy it is? You let the knife do the work. So if you have to push it through, either you're cutting it wrong or the knife isn't sharp.
But you just sharpened all these times.
Yeah. I'm getting hungry just looking at this ham.
I know.
Well, this isn't going to be a very fancy video because my phone is still charging.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, sweetheart, what did I say about this? Don't tear apart the ham. You should be able to just go right through, alright?
Yeah.
If you have to tear it, then you didn't cut it completely. I know you're still learning, but don't take time to tear it apart. Okay? See. And you don't have to go this fast, but I'm just showing you that you can get this cut without tearing it apart.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
There we go.
We're only on one ham and we're halfway through the bowl. So.
So that was really good. But if you want to make it easier, since we're cubing it, turn it sideways, cut off some of the shorter parts, then turn it again.
Oh.
That way you don't have such a long cut, since we're not making meat for sandwiches,
No.
which we should save some.
Yeah, that makes
Just
sense.
for a few sandwiches, that'd be good. There we go.
This is okay, or do you want to cut?
No, that's fine. There you go. That was really good. Good job.
Yes, thank you.
Much better. You feel the difference now?
Yeah.
Good job. Yep. Good job. Just remember, watch your fingers. Sounds actually good. Ham keeps disappearing.
Whoa.
There you go. Becoming an old pro there.
Thanks, Daddy. Now it's your turn again to get it
Yeah.
over.
I'll go through this big one just to get it done quick.
Yeah.
There's the bone. Set this over here for now.
Can you try a piece of ham?
Yeah,
It just looks so good.
of course. You saw me eating it.
Alright.
Bone. That's that bone. Well, folks, during the last cutting, the phone died. Well, not the phone, the camera died. I don't know what it is with these batteries, but they go out quick. So I replaced the battery with a backup. And just wanted to show you that. We've got the 2 bones with some meat in there. We're going to make soup tonight. And then I've got a third one we're going to cut up here real quick. Alright, so we had to change the battery out. I think I'm going to set this aside, get a new knife, sharpen this one later. And then I'll just go in, just do some huge chunks on this, and feel that bone already. Whoa, whoa, hey, easy there, easy. That's another reason why we wash our countertops before we cut, just in case. You ever try the rind? Here.
No. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's like the rind of the cheese.
Yeah, that's what it tastes like.
It's for the meat version of it. It's good though. It's harder than the rest from the way they cook it and
Yeah.
cure it. That's why these hams are fully cooked.
But it's like the protection layer.
Yeah. But I think that's part of the problem with, I wouldn't say just the U.S., but more modernized nations is they want everything quick, easy, cheap, and not a lot of work. Where if you work for this stuff, you can get so much more out of what you're using, what you're killing, what you're hunting. That's why even when I hunt, I don't trophy hunt, I hunt for meat. And that's why I don't understand why these people say, oh, you're hunting these poor little animals who are actually running around the woods hiding from you and have a better chance of getting away from me than these animals who are at a slaughterhouse because they've been farmed and raised and they're caught in a pen. But every day at work, I see people buying chicken and pig and beef, and they don't care that the animal is killed. But then you tell them you like to eat deer or squirrel or rabbit, and they freak out and say, those poor animals. I'm like, well, what about the poor animals that were stuck in the pen that you just bought? And what about the animals you're buying from McDonald's? So I think a lot of the problem is a disconnect between nature and what really happens. People eat sausages all day. Sausage muffins, sausage biscuit. Oh, I gotta have my egg. And all that stuff comes from an animal.
Yeah.
But when they hear that, hey, I went out and I hunted this animal and I processed it myself, then they freak out. I just don't understand that, because people eat this stuff all day and they don't even think about it. Even with the cheese they eat. Yeah, they're eating cheese and they say, well, I don't try to eat too much meat. Well, you know, those animals who are making the cheese are stuck in a pen producing milk to make the cheese. So, no matter what, you have to realize where your food comes from.
Oh, yeah.
You really do, because otherwise you're just living in a bubble. And guess what? Bubbles always pop.
Yeah.
Shut that off, babe.
Okay.
99 cents a pound. That's a lot of ham. I ended up probably with 15 pounds. I think I mentioned it earlier. But what we'll do is I'm going to freeze it because that's the simplest. But freezer bags, these are, where is the measurement? Oh, here we go. There's 15 bags. They end up being, there we go, a quart. And then a quart, do you have that bag out that we pulled out?
This one.
Yeah. You know, I turn it around so I can see. So here's about a quart. And with ham, what I usually do is fill it up to the top of this line. That way there's room to zip it shut. And for my daughter and I, this much ham is normally enough. If I want more, I throw 2 bags in. But in the past, I used gallon bags, which was dumb because then I had all this extra ham laying around. So quart bags are a way better way of doing it. This is about 2 cans of beans, 1 or 2 bags of these, and I've got instant ham soup with beans. So that's what we're going to do this time. Nice. So we have our first ham of the season. And we might only need 1 box of bags.
Yeah, but at least we still have extras.
Oh yeah, speaking of deals, these were 2 for $4 for, let me see if I can, for 15 bags. And normally 24 bags were $3.99, which is $4. So I'm getting 15 bags for $2, so 30 bags for $4, so I'm getting 6 more bags.
Yeah.
Buying it on sale this way.
You got 60 bags for $8.
Yeah. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Because we'll use these for other stuff. whether it's fruit or meat or anything like that.
Yeah. If we ever do this again.
Well, you know we will.
Yeah. Then we'll.
We do this almost every year.
Yeah.
The key is watch these stores. These stores will, after every season and whatnot, they'll sell stuff super cheap to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So that's what we did. 99 cents a pound when it's normally $2.49 a pound. That's super cheap.
Yeah.
And you know the funny thing is, I still had people complain about the price. Or they said, "Is that the only company you have, or the only flavor you have?" It's 99 cents a pound. What more do you want?
Yeah. Take it away from me.
Yeah. And some of them, you don't have spiral sliced? No, not for 99 cents a pound. I don't know what you don't understand here, people, but this is 99 cents a pound ham.
Yeah.
I mean, even the ham steaks I sell are $4.99 a pound for a ham steak.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is a good deal.
Yeah. And is that the last of it?
Mhm.
Nice.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, because there's about 5 bags left.
Let's not touch the bags too much with your hammy hands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Alright,
Okay,
so
11.
10 quart bags of ham. That's easily 10 meals.
Yeah.
That's nice. And there, every time I make a meal like soup or something with these, there's always leftover. Because I add potatoes or add lots of beans or I add something. So you can almost multiply this by 2 and say that's 20 meals. When you add eggs or you add, you know, some sort of noodle or something.
Yeah, so basically all of this is 22 meals.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Depending on what you do with it.
Yeah. But we're probably just going to do this. Could make a soup. Like half of this could even make a little bit of a soup, or maybe 3/4. But then you could throw the rest in, like you said, maybe with eggs or something.
No, if I make a soup, that's all my soup.
Right.
So when you want eggs, like with your ham and eggs, I would cut that in half.
Yeah.
But for soup, that's all my soup. I love
Right.
a hammy soup.
If we were just snacking, but there was eggs, cut in half. Snack, eggs. That's why we would cut it in half.
Yeah. But no matter what, good deal. So appreciate you folks watching. And this is Hello at the Camp. Over and out.